Dowling, and welcome into my home. This is my home studio, one of my bedrooms that I've kind of converted into my yoga space, meditation space. I've got a bike over here where I also ride and do all that lovely stuff in my house. So welcome inside. So for today's class, got a quickie yoga flow for you. We're going to try and keep it at about 30 minutes, and we'll see what happens. You know how good I am with that. Sometimes I'll make it, sometimes I just don't. I'm just setting up my watch right here so I can count my calories if you're doing that too. So for your practice today, I recommend 2 blocks. And if you're going to be using those, kind of keep them towards the center of your mat. I'm going to have blocks by the top of my mat, but I'm not going to be using them myself, just so you can see what it's like to not have them. And all the blocks you're going to do for some of these poses are lift you up and create some space. But you can also use your fingertips. You've got these little tools, called your hands, and you're welcome to use them. So this is your practice. Remember, you do you. If you need to modify anything, you need to adjust, you need to use your hands to help you step a leg up, or just kind of walk into the space, and I'm cueing you going, you do whatever you need to do. The most important thing is right here, right now, you are on your mat. And we never regret making it onto the mat, right? So let's start by coming into a seated position. I really don't care what leg is in front of the other. It's wherever you're most comfortable. And you can always have a seat on your block. So take your hands on your shins, just roll your shoulders open a few times. Really exaggerate here. And take it the other way, just gently roll around. And now pause. I want you to let your tailbone and your pelvis drop into the mat. So you're nice and stable. In other words, you're rooted down to the ground. Then lean back as though you're pressing your spine against the wall. Let your shoulders glide on down. And draw your navel to the spine. And right away, just tune into the sound of your own breath. Let me show you pranayama, and just drag the breath gently across the back of your throat. And even though the mind might wander, you just come back to your breath, and every time you do, it just deepens. I just want you to tap into your energy, your presence here on the mat. To your heart space, hands to prayer, thumbs at your breastbone. Blinking your eyes open, half mast. As you inhale, extend your arms, your gaze to the sky. Just reach up into the universe. And exhale, reach your hands all the way down by your sides. Walk your hands up. Have a seat on your heels. Interlace your fingers, and as you exhale, bring your chin to your chest and round your back. Just hollow out the belly. Inhale, pull your arms up by your ears. Look up with your mind's eye. Exhale, bring your chin to your breastbone and round. Kind of a seated cat and cow here. So inhale, pull your arms up by your ears, gaze up. Exhale, chin to your breastbone and round, pushing your palms forward. Just creating that connection with your breath to movement. Inhale, lift your arms. And exhale, bring your chin to your breastbone. Now release your hands down by your side and take a moment to shrug your shoulders open. And if you're like me, you're just on your fingertips, or maybe your hands don't reach, you can feel free to use your blocks. Inhale your left arm all the way up and over. Bring your chin over your shoulder, look to the sky. Exhale, release it down. So a little bit bigger move, connecting movement with breath. Inhale, reach your right arm over. Chin over the shoulder, look up. Exhale, bring your arm all the way back down. Inhale, left arm up and over, a little bit further than before. Exhale, release your hand all the way down. Inhale your right arm up and over. And exhale, release. Inhale your left arm over. Exhale, sweep it all the way around. Place it on the mat, and then inhale your right arm all the way up and over. Exhale, sweep it around. So this little circular move. Inhale, left arm over. Exhale, circle it around. Inhale, right arm over. And exhale, circle it around. Inhale, left arm over. Lift your hips so you're bearing down into the right palm. Exhale, circle it around. Place your hand on the mat and inhale your right arm up and over. Lift your hips. And exhale, release. We're doing that one more time. Inhale, left arm over and gaze down at your hand. Exhale, circle it around. Inhale your right arm up, lift the hips. Look down at your hand, and that little move is going to take you higher. And then release your hand to the mat. Interlace your fingers behind you and inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, bring your chin to your breastbone, lift your forearms higher, stretching out your neck, your shoulders all the way down into the wrists and forearms. Shake it out. Shake it out.
Coming into your tabletop. So hands on the shoulders, knees under your hips, and just give your hips a nice little wiggle. And now that we release the spine, the shoulders, all the way down the arms, we're going to do the same thing for the hips and the lower back. So press the palms into the mat, the shins, the knees. Inhale, chin to your chest, round. Exhale, cow. Inhale into your cat, hollow the belly, scoop it out. Exhale, move forward into your cow. Inhale, chin to your breastbone. Exhale, coming into your cow. Inhale to a neutral and extend your right arm to the sky at the same time. Exhale, thread your arm all the way underneath the body, bring your right shoulder, your right ear to mat, just kind of sink down. You're welcome to stay here. You're welcome to walk your left hand to the top of the mat and then press your shoulders down to the ground, especially this left shoulder, just to square it up. You can hang out here, but you can also go deeper by curling the toes, pressing back with the heels. And maybe you still want a little bit more, so shift your weight ever so slightly to the right so you can extend your left leg behind you. Now drop the left shoulder down, and that'll help you square up your hips and push your back heel away. You can stay here, start to engage your core a little bit more, and lift your leg up. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, release your knee, release your hands. Push up to that tabletop, and then slowly extend your right arm, your left leg. Exhale, bring your knee and elbow to tap. Inhale, extend it out. Exhale, tap through. Inhale, reach, pause, and as you exhale, lift your arm and leg to the sky. Then bring your right hand down, pull your left knee to your chest, and step it through by your hand. Inhale, arms to the sky, crescent moon. Maybe flatten the back foot down, that might feel a little better, right? Turn your pinky fingers in, shoulder blades gliding down, tailbone dropping, and then start to take your gaze up with your mind's eye. So there's a little bit of extension there, but you're still reaching. Exhale, your hands come all the way down to the ground. Now turn your right foot over to the left side of the mat. You're going to get it back to you here. Walk your hands over to the right. Extend your left leg out. So come onto your heel. But if you can flatten the foot, that's okay. That doesn't work for my body. I want you to inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Pull your arms all the way around you. Tailbone, shoulders down to the ground. Exhale, side bend over. And reach your arm over your ear, right arm over the ear, and bring your chin up towards the sky. Inhale, come up to a T. And exhale, slide your left arm over. Now you get to pause here, but maybe you can bring your hand all the way down. Maybe you can extend your left leg out, but wherever you choose to be, open your heart. Move your arm behind your ear. Inhale, come all the way back up. Kind of a reset here. And then fold over, place your hands on the mat. Now start to walk it towards the front. So you got to slide your left heel back, right leg back. And then you can make your way into that tabletop once again and give your hips a little shake. Bear down into palms, knees to shins. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, thread through. Bring your left shoulder, left ear to the mat and sink down to the ground. You can just allow yourself to be, no big deal. You want to go a little bit further, right hand to the top of your mat. Press down with your shoulders, especially the right shoulder, to square up. And maybe go further by curling the toes under and pressing back with the heels. If you did so on the other side, shift your weight to the left shoulder and start to extend your right leg long behind you. Curling the toes, press back with the heel, and then drop your right foot down, kind of down and up. And you can hang out here. You can activate the low belly by lifting your leg. Keep lifting, keep stretching. That right hip is still facing the mat. Exhale, bring your knee down. Slide your hand on your shoulder and press yourself up. Take a moment, shrug it open. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale, bring it into a tap. Inhale, extend out. And exhale, tap. Notice how we're still with breath. Inhale, reach, pause. Exhale, lift your arm, your leg. Then release your hand down, pull your right knee into your chest, really hollow it out and step through right by your hand. Inhale, crescent moon, pull your arms up. Flatten the back foot if you haven't done so already. Turn your pinky fingers in. Then the shoulder blades glide down, the tailbone drops, and you start to gaze up with your mind's eye. So there's a little bit of extension, but you're still feeling that lift. Exhale, release your hands down to the ground. Now turn your left foot over to the right. And as you walk your hands over to that side of the mat, slide your right leg forward onto your heel. You can flatten your foot if that works good for you. Doesn't work for me, but I'm just giving you an option. Inhale, arms to the sky. So you kind of draw everything up and around you. Exhale, side bend over towards your right leg. So left arm over here. Chin over your shoulder, look up. So you're feeling all this lift through the left side, but also hopefully through the right. And then inhale, we come back to the top. Exhale, side bend over. Release your left hand down by your side, arm over your ear. Now you can hang out right here. You can keep folding over and bring your hand to the mat. Maybe you flatten it and you'd extend the leg up to the sky, wherever option you choose to be in. There's 3 of them there. Open your heart space, pull your arm by your ear, and then release your foot down. Inhale, swip your arm around, come all the way back to the top, kind of a reset here. And then exhale, bring your hands to the mat. Start to walk your hand forward, so the left leg turns back, you pull your right knee towards you, and then make it back into your tabletop. And then curl your toes and you can come into your downward facing dog. Take a moment here, I just want you to paddle your knees to release. Moving the hips, the shoulders, your head, your neck, so you can feel the energy start to travel up and down your spine. And again, you're matching your movement to your breath, not the other way around. Spread out the fingers, spread out the toes, pull yourself all the way to the back of your mat and take a nice slow inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, let the body soften and walk your hands towards you. Take a few breaths here in ragdoll, so maybe open the feet a little bit wider. I know I always like to do that and hang. Hands can be on the mat, you can grab onto opposite elbows, wherever you choose to be. You can be heavy, you can sway, you can kind of roll around onto the feet, whatever feels good to you. And this stretches out the hips, stretches out your low back. I could hang here all day, but we have a class to do, we have a practice. Exhale, release the hands all the way down and just allow yourself to be for a moment. And then place your hands on your feet and draw your chin to your breastbone. Start to engage your belly and inhale, roll it up nice and slow. Just let your hands glide along your thighs. Exhale, shrug your shoulders open. Take your arms behind you, inhale, open up into a nice big back bend. Lift the forearms. So there's no bend to the knees here. I want you to pull them up and press. So you're really supported. Inhale, reach your arms up by your ears, Tadasana Mountain Pose. Exhale, swan dive all the way down to your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, pull your heart forward. And exhale, fold. Hands can be on the mat or your knees, your shins, wherever you choose to be. Soften the knees as you inhale, rise up Tadasana, so pull everything around you. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Keeping your belly engaged. Inhale, halfway lift, just flatten out. Exhale, walk to the plank. So again, bend your knees as you slowly walk your hands forward. And make sure your shoulders are over your wrists, and you can adjust any way you need. Start to push them out of the way, not just with your palms, but with the front of the thighs. So as the heels push back, the tailbone tucks under, and you're looking straight ahead. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, press back into your downward facing dog once again. Inhale, high into the balls, feet, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana and fold. Inhale, Tadasana, swip your arms to the sky, so root down to rise up. Exhale, back bend, cactus pose, go post your arms. Inhale, Tadasana, lift up. Exhale, Uttanasana and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank pose, hands to the mat, step back, Dandasana. Take a moment here to push the mat away with your arms, your thighs, look forward. Exhale into your low plank. You can bring your knees to the mat as you continue to push the heels away. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing dog, whatever feels better to you. Exhale, downward facing dog. Scoop and press it all the way to the back of your mat. Draw your navel all the way up into your spine. Inhale, high on the balls, feet, bend the knees, look ahead. Exhale, make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, pull forward. And exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Inhale, Tadasana, arms reach the sky, draw your energy around you. Exhale, back bend, cactus pose, just feeling your breath as you flow. Inhale, Tadasana, rise up. Exhale, Uttanasana, and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank pose, hands to the mat, step back. Inhale, low forward. Exhale, low elbows, hug your sides again, knees can come down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a moment here to pause, to paddle, to walk your dog, in other words. And then spread out your fingers, your toes, feel your body press to the back of your mat. Inhale, extend your right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend and reach. Exhale, right elbow, give it a little tap. Inhale, extend and press. Exhale to your left elbow, twist. Inhale, extend your leg. Exhale, find a scorpion, or a version of it. Heel to the hip and right shoulder to the ground, press back. Now inhale high onto the ball of the left foot. Start to extend your right leg as you look down your nose. Exhale, tiger curl once again, hollow and press. Step through and flatten your back foot down. Inhale, warrior two, just spiral up and gaze past your hand. So find your focus, your drishti, hug your shoulders, hug your inner thighs. It's going to help you lift, and it doesn't need to be a wide pose, especially in the beginning. I know I'm short right now. Then turn your thumbs to the sky, inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, side angle, so pull your bottom hip under as you take your gaze up past your hand. So instead of trying to touch the mat with your hand, remember positive energy rises, as they say, and try to touch the sky. From here, inhale, reverse your warrior, all the way up and back, arm right by ear. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, flowing with your breath from high to low plank. Inhale on your upward facing dog, and exhale as you find yourself in downward facing dog. And with that simple flow, feel the difference between your right side and your left, so let's even it up. Inhale, left leg extends, split dog, press back. Exhale, knee to nose, tiger curl. Inhale, extend your leg and push. Exhale to your left elbow. Inhale, extend your leg and reach. Exhale to the right, adding a little twist here, just a small one. Inhale, extend your leg. Exhale, scorpion, our version of it. Heel to the hip, left shoulder down as you press back. Inhale, roll up high into the ball of the right foot. Start to extend the left leg as you look down your nose. And exhale, tiger curl, scoop it up and press the mat away with your hands. Then step it through, flatten your back foot. Inhale, warrior two, that gentle spiral open. And again, it doesn't need to be a wide stance in the beginning. I know mine is shorter than it normally is. I want you to hug your shoulders, your hips, gaze past your hand, finding your focus, your drishti. Then turn your thumbs to the sky. It's just a subtle rotation to open you broader through the chest. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, side angle. So pull your bottom hip under, gaze past your hand. Remember, positive energy rises, so don't try to touch the mat. I want you to try to touch the sky. Inhale, reverse your warrior, flip your palm, draw all the way up and back, arm right ear. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, and just flow right along with your breath. And so now we're going to build on that flow. So take a moment to feel yourself press to the back of the mat, and then inhale, right leg to the sky, split dog. Exhale, right elbow, give it a gentle tap. Inhale, extend your leg. Exhale to your left elbow, twist. Inhale, extend your leg. Exhale, scorpion, bend the knee, flex the foot, right shoulder down. Inhale, high into the ball of the left foot, and extend your right leg, look down your nose. Exhale, tiger curl, pull it all the way in and up. Step through into your low lunge by your thumb. Now flatten your back foot. Inhale, warrior one, rise on up. And as your front knee moves forward, so does your left shoulder. Notice how the back leg starts to buckle, kind of firm it up by pressing into the outer edge. Maybe look up to the sky. Exhale, warrior two, gazing past your hand. Thumbs up and inhale, reach. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior, flip your palm, draw back. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. So we're just establishing a pattern. Again, matching our movement to the breath. So if you need to slow it down a little bit, perfectly fine. Press back. Take a moment, engage your belly, make sure it's lifted and pulled all the way up as much as you can, and then inhale, left leg to the sky, split dog. Exhale, left elbow, nice tap. Inhale, extend and reach and push. Exhale, over to your right elbow, that gentle twist. Inhale, extend your leg. Exhale, scorpion. So kind of a counterbalance to your left shoulder down. Inhale, roll up high into the ball of the right foot, extend the leg, look forward. Exhale, tiger curl, scoop and press. Step through low lunge. Flatten your back foot. Inhale, warrior one, rise on up. Bring your front knee forward. Draw your right shoulder to the top of the mat, the hip will follow, and then firm up your back leg. In other words, push into the outer edge. You can see how my leg lengthens. Exhale, warrior two, and open wide. Thumbs up, inhale, hinge. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, reverse your warrior, flip your palm, draw back. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Continuing to add on as you press back. Feel all the space you've created with movement, with breath, and when you're ready, inhale, eye to the balls, feet bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, make your way to the top of the mat. I'd like to take a giant step. I find that really helps me engage my belly. Some people like to hop. Some people need simple steps. Inhale, halfway lift. And some of us fall in between. Exhale, forward. Perfectly fine wherever you are. Bend your knees. Inhale, right into a chair, Utkatasana. Exhale, sit back into your heels, your hips, and then look straight ahead. Breathe in. Exhale, airplane, sweep your arms back. Inhale, lift the arms. And exhale, airplane. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, right hand glides back, and I just want your gaze to follow your hand. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, left hand glides back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right hand glides back, and here you pause, squeeze your shoulders, sit low. Bring your chin over your right shoulder and kind of push your right hand in. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, left hand glides back, doing the same thing on the other side. Squeeze your shoulders, sit low. Chin over your left shoulder, look all the way past your hands for that ringing motion through your ribs. Inhale, lift the arm. And exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. You can always step straight on back, your choice. Or add a little bonus things in. I know some of you are trying to kick up into handstand. I shouldn't say trying, some of you do kick up into handstand. Press it back. Hollow out your belly. Inhale, right leg to the sky, split dog. Exhale, right elbow, tricep or shoulder. Just reach it up as high as you can. Inhale, extend your leg and press. Exhale, over to the left. Tap, shoulders above the wrist and extend your leg out to the side on the pinky edge. Hug your arms, your thighs, extend your left hand out like you're shaking someone's hand. Then pull the shoulder back into the socket. Stay here or inhale, rising star. So you just feel the spiral and press. Look up past your hand. So you're lifting up through the hips, the ribs really extending through the sides. Exhale, bring your hand down and come onto the ball back foot, right into your chest. Inhale, extend and push. Exhale, roll open into your scorpion. Now bring your chin under your right shoulder and roll up onto the ball of the left foot. Stay here or flip over into a wild thing, Karasana, taking your arm all the way over your ear. Deep breath. Exhale. I want you to release and step through no lunge. Flatten your back foot. Inhale, warrior one. So notice how you go deeper and deeper every time. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, extend. Exhale, side angle. Stay here. Just let the arms sweep over your ear and look behind you. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Circle around, pull back. Exhale, hands down, coming into a low lunge. Take a moment to pause. Inhale, right leg to the sky, split dog, so you press. Exhale, walk your hands towards you. That's why I always want you to have a little room. So hands on your shoulders, hug your arms, your thighs, look back, make sure your toes are facing straight on down. And then you take your gaze forward. Now come up onto your fingertips if you're not using your blocks. Lift your chest, lift your back leg. Keep your right hand down. Inhale, left arm to the sky. If you choose, revolve. So hug your inner thighs, chin over your shoulder, and try to tap the sky with your hand. Exhale, release your hand all the way down. I want you to walk it forward. Find a three-legged plank. Pause here, so hug your arms, your inner thighs, and push your right heel away. You have every option to stay here, but you can also flip over into a side plank. Lift the arm, lift the leg. Maybe you look up past your hand. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, and just allow your body to flow right along with your breath. Take a moment as you press back. Always taking a moment to press, to pause, to reset. Whatever it is you need to do, but really coming into your own presence, your own energy each and every time. Inhale, left leg goes up. Exhale, left elbow, tricep, shoulders high as you can, all the way up. Just a little nudge is all it needs. Inhale, extend your leg and push. Exhale, over to the right elbow, finding that twist, shoulders above the wrist, and extend your leg out to the side on the pinky edge. Hug your arms, your thighs, right hand goes out like you're shaking someone's hand. Then pull the right shoulder into the socket. Option to stay here or inhale, rise and start that spiral. Press down with the hand, lift up with the hips, lift up with your gaze. You can feel all this length and space that you're creating. left knee into your chest so you're on the ball of the back foot. Inhale your leg to the sky. Exhale, scorpion. Heel to your hip and look under your left shoulder. Coming up high on the ball of the right foot, breathe in. And exhale, flip it over into your wild thing. If you choose, Karasana, taking your arm over your gazing past your hand. Nice deep breath. Exhale, release and step it through. Low lunge. Flatten your back foot. Inhale, warrior one. Now gentle rise to the top. Make sure your back leg is firm and strong so you're lifted. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, right angle pose. Staying here, start to extend the arm over the ear. Look behind you. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Flip your palm, draw it back. Exhale, hands come down. Frame your foot in a low lunge. Inhale, split dog, so left leg to the sky. Just stretch out. Exhale, walk your hands towards you. Don't worry about how many steps it takes with your hands, but bring them right under your shoulders. So we're coming into a supported warrior three. Again, here's where blocks come in handy if you got them. I'm just demonstrating what it looks like without. So hug your arms, your thighs, look back. Make sure your toes face down to the ground. And then feel your chest lift along with your back heel. Now keep your left hand down. You stay where you are and inhale, right arm to the sky, revolve a half moon. So press your inner thighs together. Take your gaze up past your hand, nice and long. Exhale your hand to the mat. Now inhale, walk it forward into a three-legged plank. Ekapada Dandasana. Brush the mat away. Lift the heel, hip to the mat. Stay here or just spiral and come into a side plank. Vasisthasana, lift the hip, lift the leg, lift the arm, pause. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, and just allow your body to flow. Exhale as you melt yourself all the way to the back of the mat. Inhale, high into the balls of feet, bend the knees. Exhale, make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift. And exhale as you fold. Bend your knees, inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sit back. Exhale, prayer twist over to the right. Hands to prayer, thumb to your breastbone. Pushing up with the bottom hand, I want you to look down so you make sure your left knee is in line with your right. Then take your gaze down, over, up, where you choose to be. And maybe, just maybe, inhale, fly your arms and press your forearm into the side of the leg so you can feel yourself lift. Exhale, hands to your heart and look down. Shift your weight to your right foot and inhale. Pull your left heel up to your hip. So we're kind of like a little pelican here. Keeping your right knee bent, keeping your thighs glued together. Drop your booty or tailbone. And then inhale, extend your leg long behind you. And as you extend the leg, push down into the right foot so the leg lengthens. So now you're in a twisted warrior three, dropping your left hip all the way down to the ground. Exhale, step back into a low lunge. Now, you can look down, you can look over, you can look up, but I want you to press the bottom hand up into the right palm so you really feel that rotation. Feeling your back heel push, 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 push away. Now fly your arms, reach up to the sky, pressing your forearm into the side of the leg. Inhale, lift the chest, extend your arms to the front and the back of the room, and really pull your right hip in so you can look past your hand. Inhale, come into your crescent, arms up by your ears. Exhale, airplane, swing back. Inhale, lift. And exhale, airplane. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, warrior three, push back. Turn your palms down, reach away, and push your left heel. Now bring your left hand down to the ground. Inhale, right arm to the sky, revolve. Lift the heel, lift your hip, lift your gaze. Exhale, bring the foot to the mat and inhale, rise up into chair. Exhale, prayer twist over to the left. Pushing up with the bottom hand, look down, make sure your right knee is in line with your left. And then keep your gaze down or look over, look up. Keep pressing the bottom hand up into the top. That way your elbows will be stacked. Inhale, fly your arms if you choose, pressing your forearm to the side of the leg so you feel your chest open up. Exhale, hands back to your heart and take your gaze down. Shift your weight to your left foot, and as you inhale, pull your right heel to your hip. So that front knee is still soft, and you can always be a kickstand if you need it. Really squeeze your thighs together. Sit back a little bit deeper, letting your tailbone go long. Then inhale, extend your right leg out. Start to bear down into your left foot so that leg lengthens and really squeeze your inner thighs together. Exhale, step back, revolve your crescent. Keep pushing up with the bottom hand. Again, your elbows are stacked. Feeling your back heel, just press away. Inhale, fly your arms, pressing your right forearm into the side of the leg, lifting your chest. And then continue to lift as you inhale, pull up and extend your arms to the front and back of the room. Squeeze your arms, feel your right heel press, and bring your chin over your shoulder. Inhale, lift your arms to the sky. Exhale, airplane, sweep back. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, airplane. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior three, and push off. Rotate your palms down, reach your fingers towards your heel. Lift up to the sky, so hollow out your belly. Then gently release your right hand down under your shoulder and inhale, left arm to the sky. Keep squeezing, feeling yourself lift, feeling yourself open. Exhale, we step through and come right into your chair once again. Breathe in. Exhale, Uttanasana and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, flowing with your breath. Exhale as you release. Take a moment here, breathe it in. And exhale, just simply sigh everything away. Press. Again, inhale. And exhale, let it out. Feel your heels bear down. Then bend your knees, bring them all the way to the mat. Have a seat on either hip. Just kind of spiral yourself around. Planting your feet at the top, extending your arms, pulling your chest all the way to your thighs. Slowly roll yourself down and draw your right knee in as your head touches and let your left leg grow long. Start to roll your ankle around. That always feels good. Take it the other way. Place your left hand on your hip bone and flex your bottom foot. Then reach your right hand inside the arch, inside your thigh to find your arch, and come into a half-happy baby. So bear down, not just on your left hip, but also on your right arch. So your low back, even your shoulders are pressing into the ground. So this gives you a nice stretch from your shoulders all the way into your hips, but also into your inner thigh, your IT band. You can hang out here, but you can also push your heel away and maybe open the leg a little wider as long as your hip stays glued to the mat. And if your leg is long, maybe you can draw the toes a little closer to your face and an extra hamstring stretch in there while you're at it, right? Take a nice deep breath. Exhale, release your grip and just pull your knee to your chest. Spine twist, guide your leg across, tucking the bottom hip under. Maybe bring your chin over your right shoulder just to add a little extra rotation if that feels okay to you. Inhale, come back to center, nice and slow. Absolutely no rush, take your time. Draw both knees into your chest, giving yourself a hug, loving yourself up, and then extend your right leg out. Take a moment here, roll your ankle around, and then take it the other way. Now place your right hand on your hip as you flex your foot, and then reach your arm inside the left thigh, find your inner arch, and come into your half-happy baby. So I want you to press not just down to the right hip, but also to the left arch, so you can feel both shoulders, both hips connect with the mat. So now your spine is stretching, you're opening up, feeling your releasing through your inner thigh, your groin. Now you get to hang out here, but if you did so on the other side, maybe push the leg out and open it up a little wider if you can keep your hip down on the ground. And I cannot go nearly as far on my left side as I can on my right. And if you're holding on to the foot, draw the toes a little closer towards you if that leg's extended so you can get an extra hamstring stretch. Because you're here, why not, right? And then release the foot, pull your knee into your chest. Spine twist, guide your knee across. Feel free to tuck your bottom hip under. Maybe bring your chin over your left shoulder just for an extra bit of rotation if that feels okay to you. Just enjoy that ringing sensation. And when you're ready, inhale, come all the way back to center and draw your knees up towards you. Once again, give yourself the most loving hug you can. I say it all the time because I'm a work in progress too. Just learning to love yourself for who you are, for what you are. But right now, just love yourself up for just showing up on your mat. Sometimes getting here is the hardest thing, right? Plant your feet on the mat, arms by your side, sliding your heels to your hips, your fingers to your toes. Inhale, scoop up into a bridge. Now roll your shoulders open so you can press your arms fully and completely onto the mat. But if that's hard for you to find, that's when you can intertwine the fingers and work your shoulders under your chest. I really like to flatten my arms without interlacing. For me, that works, but you do what works best for you. Now press down into your big toe and inhale, lift up a little higher. And as you exhale, slow release and roll it down. Now you get to find your full happy baby. Reaching for the inner or outer arches, just let your body rock and sway as long as you need. Feeling free to transition into another pose, another stretch. Just take a moment or two to breathe into the movement. And whenever you're ready, making your way into your Shavasana, extending your arms, extending your legs, and simply closing your eyes. Let the chin gently drop forward so you can feel your whole body melt down into the ground. Notice how your fingers and your toes curl. And just know it's totally safe to release and let go. Allowing yourself to stay in your Shavasana for at least a minute. If you can spare it, 5 or 10 or even more. And until I see you on your mat once again, it is from my heart to yours that the highest in me sees, honors, respects, loves, believes in the highest in you and the highest in each and every one of us. Namaste.